Hello everyone, it's your boy Minatsu here, and I'm bringing you back with another Dokkan video. You may have heard my chair creak, but that's whatever. We do have the leak kind of teaser right here from iSeriously, basically confirming that the Dokkanfest tech androids are the next Dokkanfest that are coming to Global Dokkan. A little late with this news, but said I want to go ahead and cover it anyways, right? Since might as well. I actually want to talk about these androids. So let's talk about them first. The tech androids, they're very, very, very strong. I mean, just look at a glance, their passive is just ginormous, right? Even with recent like TURs and units, their passive is just huge, right? Like compared to like Super Vegeta, for example, right? I do have Super Vegeta's banner up, for example, right here. So like look at the difference between them and Super Vegeta. It's so, oh my god. But yeah, going back to them, not you. Why is your art like that? That's weird. Whatever. Going back to them, they're a very strong unit. They do a lot. They seal. They raise attack and defense one turn. They create tech key spheres that have a really strong starter turn attack and defense. They basically have this nuking passive. They get this additional 70% defense and 70% attack and 80% defense based on 7 or more key spheres. This is like actually useless. I'm not sure why they have this actually. They just kind of threw that on there just cause, I guess. And then they have these two abilities right here, which the most important one is this one. They nullify Ki Blast super attacks directed at them when their HP is 35% or more. That is very powerful and difficult content. Very, very strong, because most of the time you're going to be above that 35% HP threshold. And if you do fall under the 35% HP threshold, they do a guaranteed super attack additional. So, they can triple super even in the turn if you're under that threshold. And then on top of that, they have an active skill, which is a skill stuster essentially for one enemy, and it's very easy to get. One enemy whose HP is 35% or more, or when there's 3 more enemies, right? The only time you won't be able to get this is against 2 enemies, really, but it's like, there are some stages where there's 2 enemies, but say you're in Super Battle Road and you get these guys on like turn 2 or something, and you already kill one of the 2 enemies or something, right? Because like in Super Battle Road, I guess in Super Battle when there's 2 enemies, I feel like usually you want to just aim fully at one just to get one out of there instead of spreading the damage between the 2, right? So then when you get just down with the 1 enemy, you usually just haven't really attacked them. And then with that, you could just usher them and seal them. And then they're just like done if the androids don't kill themselves. Because these guys do hit pretty hard. Because, especially with this passive active perk with the key spheres obtained. And then the nuking on top of it, they're just insane. The only thing I can say about them is that they could be a little inconsistent, right? Because they're very reliant on getting these key tech orbs that they make. Because they get 35% attack and defense per tech key sphere. Otherwise, it's this. And obviously, it's not nearly as good, right? Though it still is helpful for like rainbow orbs. Their issues also are link sets and categories. I feel like it's not that big of an issue compared to like say Videl, though, because although their links are kind of wonky, they work with units that you would want to run them with, right? Units that are top tier in these like androids team. Future Saga has a lot of good androids, I think, right? Like most, well, not really. No, actually, let me scrap that. Future Saga is more so like Trunks and Saiyans over anything. But like Sibling Spawn has a solid amount of androids there. Android Cell Saga, obviously. Worldwide Turmoil can have some androids there. Joint Forces, not really, but I feel like they're actually still pretty good at Joint Forces. And again, they're self-sufficient. They make their own key spheres. And even though they work pretty well on the Future Saga team still, because they have Nightmare, Dismal Future, and First Battle. A Brutal Beatdown as well, you could see sometimes. These 4 links you could definitely see on the Future Saga team, especially on the Extreme Class side, is what I'd say. But yeah, that's pretty much that. Now, if we take a look here, there's the 0 and 19 as well. So 0 and 19 are also a very, very, very good unit, right? The thing with 0 and 19 is that they do a lot as well with the androids, right? They recover HP here on their super attack. They raise attack and defense 1 turn. They get buff on super attack along with a strong start of turn buff. Their support type unit for androids, which, if you take a quick look at the androids category, it's It's been getting very insane. You Easy 8, you're better now with all these Easy A's around. You Easy 8, and you're very good. Obviously, the new Dokkanfest. Like, you technically Easy 8, but you're not really that great, right? This guy did get an Easy 8. He's not bad. This guy Easy 8, this guy was released. She got an Awakening. You got an Easy A, right? You know, you're still pretty good. You're still pretty solid. This guy's upcoming on an Easy A. There's a lot of good units here. This guy got released on the Super Vegeta banner. He's very good. She got an Easy A, right? There's like a lot of additions to this Android team. Even you got an Easy A, although you're Pepical specific, right? There's a lot of additions to this team recently, and it's pretty good. So yeah, being an Android support is definitely very nice. And then the most powerful thing, I think, is they absorb Ki Blast super attacks directly at the character and recover 39% of the damage absorbed as HP, which is very good. That's basically just a better nullification because they nullify and they also like heal 39% of the HP, right? It's pretty insane. And then they can see super attacks and HP is 39% or less, which, you know, it's not the most common thing ever, but when you get that off, you just win, pretty much. The issues are links and category teams, but I feel like in the teams that want to be Rana, like Power Absorption, Target Goku, Android Sasuke, Androids, these links are very good. So I really like this unit a lot. Now, the last thing I want to talk about, before I wrap things up, is their banner. So obviously, Global just got Super Vegeta. Super Vegeta had him, Broly on there. This banner has Super Vegeta and Broly because this banner and Super Vegeta's banner were like months apart, right? Because Super Vegeta, then we had the 350 million download celebration. Then after, I believe we had Dokkanfest Trunks. Then we had these androids for December, right? I don't believe I'm missing anything. Yeah, I don't believe I'm missing anything. I think that's how it went down, right? Super Vegeta for August. Worldwide Download Celebration September. October Trunks. November was Dragon Ball Heroes mostly for the most part, right? And then yeah, I don't believe I'm missing anything. If I'm missing anything, let me know. But besides the point, Super Vegeta was released in at the end of August actually. That's probably why, right? No, at the end of July, Super Vegeta was released, and then the androids on JP were released on the end of November. So that is a few months apart, right? Because of that, these two are probably not going to return the banner because they're literally on this banner right here. If it is the next banner, which I seriously confirmed, right? Because of that, there's going to be some changes, right? Unfortunately, people who were waiting for this banner because Super Vegeta and Broly were on there, and they're going to skip this one, have to make a choice now. This banner is still up on Global until like the 31st, I believe. You still have over a week to make your decision. But keep in mind that the androids are going to be right after that. So what I think is going to happen is the androids banner is going to replace Super Vegeta with who returned on Trunks' banner, which was Gohan. And then I don't know if Goten and Trunks will be over Broly. Maybe it'll be Videl for all we know. I'm not too sure about this section right here. They might keep Goten and Trunks here and have like Videl return on here or something wild, right? Which would be good. It's a not the best trade-off, right? I'm sure people would prefer these two, including myself, I'd say. Like, because Super Vegeta and Broly together probably work better, like, than, like, Kid Gohan and, like, Videl or something, right? I don't know. Maybe... Nah, Super Vegeta is better than Gohan, right? I would say Goten and Trunks and Broly are arguable, like, on the same tier. Personally speaking. But I know a lot of people like Broly a lot over, like, Goten and Trunks. All these units this year. A lot of people like this Broly. Say they're even at his underrated, which... Yeah, I can see that, right? But besides the point, that's going on a tangent here. That's what I think will happen to the banner. We'll see in the first, though. I'm presuming they're going to be released on the first, right after the Super Vegeta banner ends. So, let me know what you guys think. If you're going to summon on the androids or anything like that. If you're skipping. And we'll see you all in the next one. Peace out.